Tent's packed up, we're ready to go. Everything is looking good. I did do a little bit of Zed slaying between episodes, taking down like 20 maybe, but I did find this beauty. How nice is this? 2 hatchets, absolutely dreamy, a claw hammer, some nails, a wooden mallet, be super handy, and a floodlight. Can't go wrong. Way too good. Should probably mark that on the map. 1 work truck marked. Welcome back to Project Zomboid. Zomboid here, and today we are continuing our onslaught onto the bridge. I'm kind of hoping the big old house alarm from last episode has either drawn all the Zeds away and we can just cut straight up this left-hand side, or it's drawn everyone over so that all future Zeds are kind of out of the picture. Whatever we take out up here is just it, you know? That's the wishful thinking side. It's never going to play out like that. Not in a million years, but we can only try. Boy can only dream. Give on it, lads. Straight back to the mess. Kind of hoping we can somehow peel our way through and get up to a point where we don't really need to take care of anymore. Be nice if we can find a decent park bench as well. One that isn't just in the middle of nowhere, maybe up there. Just somewhere I can rest, basically. Sitting down just doesn't quite do the job anymore. Not like it once did. Get out of here. No bench up there either. Maybe we go beyond the bridge. Ooh, that could work. A few Zeds, but nothing we can't handle. Hey lads. There we go. So fresh and so clean. Big donk for you and for you. Let's get rolling. Get on, ladies and gents. Ooh. A little bit laggy there. Caught me off guard just a touch. Not enough, unfortunately, my friends. Not enough. Alright, let's maybe try and use this as a resting point because it's coming anytime soon. Whole thing's looted. Probably not going to find anything. I'll be very surprised if we do, but be a welcome sight if we do. Nah, didn't have my hopes up anyway. Ooh, so much for a sneaky rest, eh? Could have been dinner. Yeah, I know it's coming around soon. Ooh, glad we both panicked. Just morphed his way through the wall. Brilliant. Nice. Alright, no chair. That kind of sucks. But, bunch of canned food. Some flour. Seasoning. Both of those are a game changer, actually. Rest I'll probably ignore for now. Except for the peanut butter cups. And that could maybe fix our unhappiness. Should there be any. One sneaky little fella. Alright, I'm going to pull that bench into this little shop thing, I think. Probably the best idea. Gets us out of the open. Brilliant. Be good if we were inside. Yeah, there we go. Could always sleep in here if need be as well. Sure, we'll figure out a plan. Let's just see how we fare from a bit higher up. I think we should be okay. Already got a sneaky. Get out of here, boy. Does this need sharpening? No, I feel like it's kind of on its last legs. Ah, halfway there. She's hanging on. That's the most important thing. Come on, fellas. Another one down. There we go. I know she's taken like 3 swings already. Not used to it. There we go. Alright, we want to avoid that group if we can. It's a big if. It's definitely not going to work out, but if we can, be more than ideal. Get on, folks. There we go. Sneaky little donk for you. Perfect. Perfecto. Kind of want to check this truck out, but it's a little bit dicey. So I've started having more faith in these than the work vans, to be fair. As good as they normally are, it seems that these little ones are just better at the minute. And it lives perfectly up to it too. Nice. Not a bad little find. Won't have gas or a battery, but the stuff that's in there, hell of a find. Can't really go wrong. Another one down, and another one down. Beautiful, with a keyring. And a car key. Thank you, sir. Does that fit anywhere? Yeah, it does. That must be for one of these up here somewhere. This? Maybe? No. Car's just gone. Maybe that. I thought it was a smaller one. Oh no, the smaller ones are darts, aren't they? Chevalier dart. Alright, what you got? What have you got? You came with key, so you must have something. Perfect. And 9 more carrier bags, please. Beautiful. Let's maybe take out this Z. Rest for 5 minutes and see how we go. Gas, but no battery. Come on. There we go. All pretty clear. Right to the end of the line. Hang on. It's my old man's satchel. Let's go for it. They made it. All this way. Left a note wrapped in a carrier bag in this radio. He was smart. He wanted to protect it. Well, here goes nothing. Hey kid. I don't know if you'll find this, but yeah. They were quick. Almost too quick at the gates. They were trying to wrap it all up, seal the place shut, sort at the front end by the checkpoint. This side was just a nightmare. Your mom got sick, fever burned up to high hell. There's a split queue for the quarantine, then one for the clear. I'm gonna get us both through the clear zone. I think she's just a bit rough from the stress. The guy that got us here, the one from the pharmacy, he went back to help others. We haven't seen him since. We tried to wait, but the world just moves on. I hope to God he made it, man. It's been hell from start to finish. Look, Doug, I don't think we'll get back through this point, so when you find this, just know we made it. Your mother, she got dragged off to quarantine. I think it's precaution, but I had to tell you. I tried to leave the first note by the gate, but managed to run from security far enough to get here, just to write this letter. I heard chatter of isolating the zone, but it's not safe here. It's not. They'll send helicopters over until they can, but you have to get out. Until the Zeds are clear, Louisville is an abandoned town. They aren't touching it. The military stationed at the checkpoint fell. The panic is growing here and things just aren't looking good, but I know you've got this. I know you do. I'm leaving this wrapped in a bag so you can find it. I know your brain works. You just won't rest until you know. Just don't let it eat you up. I got us out. I got us safe. And the military will keep us safe from here. Just do what you have to do to survive until they return. If this checkpoint falls, I don't know what will come next. Good luck, kid. You were a survivor from the day you were born. And you were one nightmare of a kid with how many adventures you got up to. Don't let those lessons be wasted. I'll leave this radio here on the station we're on. It's only a little walkie-talkie, but I'll check in every day at 9 a.m. for as long as I can. I love you, kid. We were always proud of you. Wherever they are, they're out. That's the important thing. 9 a.m. every day. I got the radio, I can do this, I can check it. We can stay. We can see. The Zeds don't prove too strong. Maybe. Just maybe. Maybe there's a chance. Nothing but static. 5 p.m. I can stay out here till 9. I mean, what else am I gonna do, right? We can only try. We can only try. 9 a.m. Nothing but static. This can't be it, right? This can't be. It's been a day. The Zeds are getting restless. We're running out of everything we need. We kinda need to go. Kinda desperately too. Oh. What a day. What a day. We gotta wrap up on this story once and for all. Finally, after 1 year and 8 days. Oh, I guess we should check out whatever's here. Make sure we're not leaving anything of value behind. 2 jars. Good start. Probably a very stinky cooler. The rest of it can stay. We even got the signature water bottles left behind. But we have got some sort of closure. They made it out. That is the most important thing. When they left, they were alive. Whether they're alive anymore, I guess that's another story for Beyond the Bridge. Another story for future Doug to follow. But for now, that is where their story comes to a close. And there's not a lot we can do about that. There's not a lot we can do about that at all. Without going beyond, that's all we can know. That's all we can know for certain. I guess for now we kind of need to make a plan. Let's just check the map. Did get notified about this new feature too. The brightness tool. So I can make it super dark or super bright. But I'm going to set it on about 65. Not quite a flashbang, but not too dark that you can't see it. So we came from here. We were sleeping in this back room and it was pretty wonderful, but not quite good enough for us. There's a bat factory over here, which I wouldn't mind getting to, but I think somewhere around here, there's a police station and a gun store, if my memory serves me correct. I wouldn't mind getting there and then heading for central Louisville. This is a place that I haven't touched in a very long time. I've been there once, I think. Cannot even remember where the police station was. It could have been down here for all I know. I wouldn't mind going there. Wouldn't mind going there. We went there with Pete back in the day. That's the one and only time I've done it. I reckon Doug could have the potential to see it through. Could even be there. Community? Maybe. Maybe. That feels too high. I reckon that one's where my money's at. I think we go on an adventure. A good one too. Let's head down here, figure out where we are and what we need to see, and then make a plan from there. We made it to the surplus store. The surplus store was grand. We definitely need to loot it. But whilst we've got our head switched on and plenty of gear and we can head in any place we want, I kind of want to just make the most of it, you know? We're in a good spot. We've got currently no ties. If the worst happens, it's not the end of the world. We've rounded up whatever we can from this guy. I do still have a lot of plans. He does not die today. Not at all. This is not where we call it. No chance in hell. He is going to be a fighter for as long as he possibly can be. 1 entire year, and I'm still interested in a character is wild. It's normally the cutoff point, but yeah, he's got a lot of potential. Potential to see Louisville out and maybe even head further beyond. Who knows? Either way, let's go on an adventure. Kind of excited. Kind of hoping we can, actually polish something up today too and get just about anywhere. This sword is almost broken, so we're going to be in slightly better standings with our weight, which is wonderful. We're not going to have the time for that at all. Come on, dude. Get yourself moving, boy. There we go. One more Z on the move. Is that just sharp now? Ah, it dropped. Yeah, it makes way more sense. Way more sense. Come on, fellas. Just tuck and weave. Tuck and weave. Lovely. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, let's keep on keeping on. Hopefully we can actually get somewhere of value. That looks pretty good. This pickup also looks pretty good. We're like 2 areas in and I'm already excited. Already excited. Come on, fella. There we go. Lovely. I know that in Build 41 that place was absolutely wild as well. So if it's just as bad in Build 42, then we could finally put this man to the test. I'm ready for that. So very much. Wellington Heights. It's a shame there's no gas. Or solid battery. Would have been a dream. Would have been a dream. The Art Gallery of Louisville. Now that could be a good place to spruce up our home. It's not a bad idea. It could go. Certainly could go. Let's have a little look. See how busy it is for one. It's a funky place though. Does look very cool. The place is huge as well. Fully locked up. Oh, not quite. There's one guard not doing his job. Hello. Let's just see if anybody's around. Some fancy art. We're going to need to bring a generator down here if we want to do anything. Oh. It's a sneaker. This place is empty though. Guess there's not really anything of value here. Not physical value, like useful at the end of the world, just pretty value, I guess. Got some funky statues. I'd like that. That would be nice at home. Big old marble statue. Can we take it without damaging it, or do we need higher masonry? No, we can take it. It's just carpentry. Nice. It's actually very handy. Can't even take the floor as well. Be a nice touch. Could get the dude. Take him too. Yeah, there's a lot of potential here. Big security check. Oh, this is a gift store. Oh, no way. A blue fox? I thought it was a shark. I'm going to take it anyway. Keyring for a kitty. You're coming too. Oh, I so thought it was a shark. Why is there not a shark keyring? What are you doing, modders? What are you doing, game devs? Everything. Calling all of you out. Give me a shark keyring. I wish. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Alright, we are slightly exhausted. Maybe we should head back in and rest. Probably a good idea. Yeah, that'll do. There's one more Zed skulking around, but we can probably avoid him. At least for now. Of course, the rain's back. To ruin everything. Does it ever change? Hey, yo. Get out of here. I think I'm just going to follow this straight down and see where we end up. Can't remember if the gun store is even on this side. Can't remember where the police station is, so we're just going to go on a quest. Big quest, see where we end up, hopefully somewhere of value. Brooks Public Library of Louisville. I wonder if we can find any goodies in there. Not holding on a lot of hope, I'm not going to lie. I feel like I've found most of what I need at the university. But it's always nice to have more, isn't it? It's always nice to have more. This is actually a place of value, and we could potentially find some equipment magazines. Like the armor, for example. Oh, hopped it, didn't even break a sweat. First one we find. Nice. Does fill me with a lot of hope. Alright, what we got? Again, we probably should have made a list for things that we do need. But I don't really have the carry weight for it all anyway, so that's fine. Oh, we've actually got high level things in here too. Nice. Alright, I guess we're mainly on the hunt for magazines and potentially aiming or... what do you call it? Reloading? Long blade would be nice too. Fishing 4, that's a blessing. Fishing 4 and 5 are 2 that we do need. But yeah, mainly just magazines. How to use a generator, that would have been very handy. I think that's the only one I've been after. That's perfect. Absolutely perfect. I have been fully on the hunt for tailoring as well because I don't have any tailoring books at all. Can't believe I've made it this far without them. But we need that for the armor. So yeah, it's kind of become a very quick high priority item. Found the level 3, but that's the only one I've found. The rest have been ever elusive. Not quite sure how, but yeah, they just are. But that's okay. We have got opportunity to craft them, which is good. I've got the Woolly Yarns book. I've got a lot of opportunity to make gear, which is very handy. Just need to get to it. Just need to get to it. Oh, we have read level 1. Cool. I guess we just need level 2. Level 3 shouldn't be too much of a pipe dream. We do have level 3, so should hopefully fly through it. I'll take the twine, just for good measure. Is there more upstairs? We're about to get very lucky. Oh, yes. If we can't find it, I'll be shocked. I'm not going to lie. Although, a lot of these are just books. Maybe downstairs was skill, upstairs was normal. I have no idea. And we got the weaponry one. Icing on the cake. I guess we're back to Long Blunt, ladies and gents. That's a very short-lived trip to the Long Blade. What a dream. Oh, this place could not have been better. This place could not have been better. Oh, I love it. Okay, we're still on the hunt for tailoring. Just got some weird deja vu of this place as well. I definitely had a dream. It might not have even been a dream. It could have just been an earlier episode. Coming through a little library. Ah, it could have been a rosewood one. Remember when we got like locked up in a corner and almost didn't make it out? That's just ran through my head and now I feel like I'm going to die in here and I kind of want to get out. A little bit of random fear for no obvious reason. Strange. Very strange. Alright, can we get our final tailoring book? That's all I need. We've got plenty to keep us going, but I want more. Always want more. Never enough. Go on, last row. Do me proud. Nah. Didn't think it would. Oh, I thought that was more. No, not at all. We can, however, break down all the computers. Get ourselves as much XP as possible. 537 to 553. Not a bad jump, that. Not a bad jump. Oh, we could even take electrical 3 whilst we're here. It gets us just way closer to moving the light switches. If I can shift all of those around back at base, be a good day. Be a good day. Definitely won't come about today, but it's a nice idea for the future. We're almost there at the very least. Just realised we got a whole lot of light bulbs out of those lamps as well. We are getting a little bit sleepy. I think I'm going to just mount up in this back room. We got the tent. We may as well make the most of it whilst we have it. It's not very often we bring a tent either, so yeah, I'm definitely going to abuse it if I can. What books did I grab that I can read now? Fishing. Yeah, I'm just going to fly through this for the rest of the night, I think. Get as close to the window as possible. We should have also got some water too. We'll have to make do with this for now. Cool. Alright, I'll see you guys probably first thing tomorrow. Straight back to it then. Let's round this puppy up, get her attached to the bag. Lovely. Alright, do we have any space in here at all? Not really. Feel like I'm a little bit underprepared for the situation we're going into. But I guess we can cross that bridge when we get there. This sword is about to break, so we should gain a little bit of space. Didn't quite find the books I was after in here, so we're still up on that front. However, we are still going to struggle a tiny bit, I think. Just a little bit. Just a little teeny touch. Anything down here? Let's hope for some chips, but that's okay. Is there a back room of, like, the forbidden books? You know what I mean? Like the closed off section in Harry Potter. It's full of all the goodies. Box of nails. Actually pretty good, to be fair. I forget how valuable and kind of equally rare they are, this build. They have been super handy. About to just ruin all of my weight gain, but that's okay. 17.69. Not ideal, but it is what it is. Let's just try and break the sword off, I guess. And that is all we can do. All we can do. Oh, we have got some decent areas down here. Just want to get somewhere where Louisville actually looks busy. Population this run has been just incredibly inconsistent. I don't quite understand why. Set to high, with respawns on, and it just feels desolate. Do you know what I mean? Louisville should not be this quiet. Strange. Really strange. Let's get that torch off just for good measure. Alright, we're still going to continue down that main road, however. I think we are just going to have to commit to it. Commit to it, hope our sword breaks, and cross the bridge whenever we need to. City Hall. AD 1871. Alright, question for you Louisville livers. Does an 1871 City Hall actually live around here? Because that would be a nice touch. It would be a very nice touch. Sure they did their research. Get out of here, boy. Alright, how far do we go before we start recognising stuff? Maybe this far, to be fair. I feel like we're about to see a bridge. I think that's it. I think this is the police station. Prison, whatever it is, whatever you want to call it. Pretty sure it's there. I'm almost certain we came up through the stairs in this building just next to us to get inside. Yeah, like 99% sure. It was not a pretty trip. Not a pretty trip at all, but it would be fun to try and recreate. Know what I mean? It's been a long time since we did it. If we can pull it off all over again, it would be pretty class. And potentially even get it done down to a fine art with this guy. Although we have come at the worst possible time. Just cut back, try and get anywhere safe. This will do. Plenty of food in here as well by the looks of it. Nice. Alright, let's smash out our last eggs. No eggs. No eggs at all. Brilliant. Any more chips? A dish towel. It's going to be very handy back at base. I think I've still got one in here. Yeah. Probably should have left that back at home, but that's okay. That's okay. Come on, fellas. I was hoping you go down in one fell swoop. But that's okay. Have you just got chops? Yeah. Oh, you're still alive. Not expecting that. Round 2 then? Round 2's got a bit of 1. Hey, yo. Alright, I have zero hope that we're going to get in here today, I'm not going to lie. But I would quite like to just see how it looks. And then potentially get to the gun store on the other side. I'm like 99% sure there's a little gun store on the other side of this police station. It's not even here. Brilliant. Well, this is not the way we came then. Is it? Oh, I don't know. I really don't know. Oh, little one-handed beast. Always so good. It's probably my favourite thing when they break off and they just feel so strong. What's that in your leg? Large knife. What have you got? He's got a shard. Which means... Oh, Christ, you are close. Didn't even think that's the buttons I was pressing. I was expected to run the other way. But yeah, it'd be nice if we can get that shard so I can make another spearhead. Come on, lads. Oh, there's an axe there. I think I'd rather have the axe. Not gonna lie. If we can even pull it off. Playing a risky game either way. There we go. 1, 2, 3. One hell of a 4. Come on. There we go. Alright, 1 hatchet. It's going to weigh us down entirely, but be worth it. Ah, it didn't even affect the weight. Nice. Lovely. Just in time. Alright, let's dump you. Ah, that's the blade, wasn't it? Was it the blade? Broken sword blade, but no tang. The actual blade. Believe was in our little high-vis friend just there on the ground. Ah, it's tired too. Classic. There we go. Nice. Alright, where do we sleep is the question. Oh, man. I don't know. Haven't quite thought that far ahead. Don't really want to head back to the library, but I guess we can. Yeah, you know what, let's do it. Straight upstairs in here is probably our best shout. So I was just having a little scan of the map, and I will just show you what I've seen real quick. This right here is the police station. I think we must have come down to here, which is where the bank would be. This is it. This right here is the police station that we need to get into, and it's like directly next to us. We just need to come out, down, around, and we'll be in. It's going to be a job. It's going to be a job. I don't think we're going to pull it off tomorrow. I'm not going to lie. But it's going to be quite a fun trip, I reckon. I think that could be a good time to call it a day, though. We've had a very successful trip. I'm not going to lie. I'm probably going to round up just by finishing up whatever book we have. Finish the day strong with the fishing level 4. Because that's kind of wearing us down at the minute. And the sooner I get rid of it, the better. And now is kind of the best time to do that. So I think I'm going to love you and leave you just there in the comfort of our library. Thanks for watching. Massive thanks to the members supporting the channel. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Hopefully, stick around for the next one. Peace.